So, just start recording. We're rolling and everything's recording, so we can just start. Alright, do you want to hit me with a clap real quick? The clap cat himself, Scooter Gang. I know you scooter, G.
Yeah, bro. I'm on the scooter.
I'm a skater, but I'll keep it. I'll
fuck. I got no beef with the whole fucking
scooter
category,
skater, BMXer.
That shit, bro. I'm not about that, bro. We're all one.
It's just about keeping everyone safe at the skate park.
Yeah, bro. Pretty much. You just jam and have a good time and shit, Pretty much, bro.
It's about landing tricks and staying safe.
Yeah, bro. But like, fuck, I enjoy it, bro. I've been doing it for fucking ages, bro. Since I was like a little kid, bro. And I mean, everyone kind of like grew out of it and shit, like.
Yeah, it was like a little phase.
Yeah, it was like a little phase.
I mean, I grew out of it.
Yeah. Everyone grows out of it, bro. But I don't know, kind of me and like the boys that I'm doing it with now, we're kind of just like fucking fully like just into it, like just still going hard as like I wouldn't say that I'm like anywhere near as good as anyone else at the park because I'm pretty shit compared to everyone else. But like, I got some friends that can do like some mad shit, like crazy shit, like fucking
like buttercup.
Yeah,
flare.
bro. Like, my mates can do fucking like flares and fucking backflips and have you seen that fucking stair set, bro, down AUT? That massive stair, that massive one. That
Wait, at the top of town?
It's kind of like close to Queen Street. Like it's
I know.
You know what I mean?
Like,
it's like a really big. It's like, and it's kind of close to the gallery.
Yeah, I think I know. I think I may know.
Yeah. It's like real close, bro. But it's fucking huge. And one of my mates, bro. Do you know what an inward is? Like yeah, bro. He did an inward bri. He did an inward bri down 15 stairs, bro. And that shit was crazy.
Because what's the difference between an inward bri and a scooter flip?
Oh, so what? There's I don't know where the name came from, like it's not the coolest name, bro. Like, but so like you got a bri flip, which is like this one, so you go like that.
Yeah.
You got an inward, which is like that, and then you got a fucking what do you want? Scooter flip. Yeah. What are those? They're like one-handed one.
And there's spin
and it like comes around. Yeah, it's buzzy as fuck. I can't do those.
But I'm plugged in, bro. I still remember tricks.
Yeah, bro. No, but you know it, bro. You know.
Hang out with the feeble stall, ice pick, and down.
Yeah, bro.
Buttercup.
Fuck yeah, right flip, fucking tail and shit. Yeah, bro.
Alright. So, you make music.
I make music, yes.
And your name is?
My name is Maximum Vision. That's my name. That's what I go by. Yeah.
Okay.
Maximum Vision.
Alright. Well, let's get straight into it, I guess.
Sweet. Alright, let's do it.
How would you categorize yourself in terms of music? Where do you sit in like a genre, if you can? And it's okay if it's like 20 names long.
Oh, well, I would definitely just say that I'm like I've got the thing with me is that I like to keep the same kind of sound, but have like a different style, if you know what I mean. Like kind of change up my like flow and kind of like like just vocals, like just play around with like how I can do like not singing, but kind of like just kind of a bit more groovy, if you know what I mean, sort of, bro. Like just in the moment, I don't know, it's kind of weird, but like I would rather just do rapping, bro, because like it's not, I don't really have the voice for like fucking singing, bro. I wouldn't be on X Factor or whatever the fuck, But like,
might make good TV.
But yeah, bro. And another thing, I don't fucking use any auto tune. So like, I keep it raw because that's how I like it. I don't like to go all fucking like poppy. Like I like that music. I just don't like. I don't want to do it.
I can listen to it, but it's not. The thing I'm playing to on my playlist or anything.
Yeah,
I know what you mean. Yeah, I'm in the same boat with that for sure.
Yeah.
Alright, and then. Who do you reckon, outside of New Zealand, who's been quite a big influence for you?
Outside of New Zealand? Shit. Oh, bro, I've got so many, like, just, obviously you gotta have, like, Tupac and Biggie, you look at them and you're like, fuck, they're fucking crazy and they're fucking superheroes of the fucking...
The hip-hop.
Yeah, the fucking superheroes, bro, the top, but, like, we look up to them and those are, like, probably, like, the influences that everyone has. But I'd say like I gotta go with like fucking I don't know. I like ASAP Rocky,
for sure.
ASAP Rocky. Fuck, let me think. But I love X, bro. XXX. He's crazy, bro. He's He's got to be up there, bro. Rest in peace, bro. Rest in peace.
For sure.
Yeah, he's got to be up there and fucking I love all sorts, bro. Just I'm losing all of them, bro. I had so many.
Well, like there's underground, there's sort of new rap, there's bubble trap.
That's the thing. I love underground, bro. I love it. That's the thing.
I feel like that's pretty evident in your music
yeah,
style.
bro. I love it because I don't want to, I don't want to like be a rapper. I don't want to have to make music and then act like a full different person and be all, be all fucking like, flexing and shit. Because I don't flex anything.
I think you said you've said that. In some of your songs.
I don't like flexing and shit. I see it like it's cool, bro. But like
it's like the difference between a hype beast and then like a skater.
And I feel like with the underground, like people like they like don't see what it's like really like, you know what I mean? Like they don't actually understand what the underground's like. Yeah, it fully is, bro. And it's,
I definitely agree.
It's full on like it's crazy, bro.
I feel like that style of music is from
it's
the
a
era
whole part of its own, bro. Like it's just it doesn't compete with anything else just because it's not anything like it, bro. It's just it's just so different, like it's
just such its
unfiltered and like it's just nice. I just love it, bro. And like even if like tracks like how X he wouldn't use like fucking amazing mixing and shit in his early days. He would just rap on like a really shit mic, bro, and it would sound so good though. Like
Young Brass, that's what made that song so good. Is because it had like the distorted 808, but then it also had the distorted vocals,
and it kind of just went
which created this
just like holy, just a fucking whole different wave, bro.
It sounded like what? Like, did you listen to Suicide Boys?
Bro, yeah, definitely Suicide Boys, bro. That's another influence, bro. Like Puya and shit.
That whole sort of underground Florida.
like all those dudes, bro. Like
what about like
fuck with them on, bro. He was pretty hard.
But they were sort of more into they were SoundCloud rappers.
Yeah,
Whereas I personally don't think you'd class Suicide Boys as underground. As SoundCloud, they are underground.
Yeah,
there's a pretty fine line.
Yeah, there is a fine line. I know what you mean.
Because there is SoundCloud rappers that are in the underground.
Yeah.
Like Fat Nick and them. Like they're all underground.
Yeah, they're all like just staying low key, bro. Just like doing their thing in the underground, bro. I fuck with that so hard.
But then I think that it was cool when there's crossovers with that sort of genres.
It's cool, bro. It's so cool. Like just seeing the way that music is going, like. People can say that like it's going in a bad direction. Like some people don't like the modern music and stuff. But, but like sure. I kind of don't see it and like compare it. I don't compare the music to what it used to be. I just look at it as a new form of art, bro. Because with me, I just create a whole bunch of shit. Like I'm just creating shit, like whatever it is, bro. Music, a film, and I edit videos and shit, photography and all that stuff, and do all that. So I'm always just creating some sort of visual shit, like or some like something nice in the ears or something, just something to vibe out to. Or,
art.
Bro, always just doing art, bro.
Yeah, that's cool. That's exactly what I've brought this place. This like space, like the ditch. All of this, that is what this is for.
The ditch. The ditch. Yeah, bro.
Well, the
That's
ditch.
The way to go.
The whole. That is what this is for. This is not No Jumper. This is not.
Yeah.
This is not SoundCloud rap. It's kind of like you're a SoundCloud rapper.
Yeah,
but
bro.
That's not what this is for. This is just a space for artists to come. Like I'm trying to get interviews with like poets, with artists, like literal artists.
That'll be so cool to see, bro. Like something like that just has like a whole variety and like just creative
shine
shit.
Light on areas that aren't
just a whole bunch of creative shit. It's just amazing, bro. I love creativity. Insane.
That's the plan. I mean, so we've talked about underground. We've talked about sort of your influences, like from A$AP Rocky, which is
bro.
We could sort of say no, he's not pop rap. Like I think back, in, like when I was
but I listen
13,
to his,
14.
when I say A$AP Rocky, I don't mean like the kind of the new shit he's making. Well, kind of, but like
Purple Swag.
I like Purple Swag. Just the beats, the way that it sounds. The kind
Goldie.
of that interesting sound. It's a different sound, bro.
I think he switched. Yeah. He switched to. He started producing.
Yeah.
Like I think his last tracks he's been producing, but that was only happened I think 2016.
I really fuck with Babushka Boy.
Babushka Boy,
bro, that song's so hard, eh?
Or is it Bubcha Boy?
I don't know. Is it
one of those?
Yeah, something like that, bro. I don't know. I don't know, but it's a fucking mean song,
cool.
bro. Yeah, holy shit, bro. Crazy, eh? Holy fuck. Oh, I love it, G. It's fucking insane.
How would you compare his new shit to like Fashion Killer?
Oh, Fashion Killer's that fucking bro. That shit's a fucking vibe, bro. Like, gee, that beat is insane. Gee, that's a vibe right there, eh? But like, fucking, I gotta say, like, in a way, like, you can't really compare anyone's old shit to their new shit. I feel like
okay.
I know what you mean. I get it, but like I don't look at it. You can't compare it, but I don't look at it like that. You know what I mean. Like, but basically, what I think is like he's definitely he's progressed for sure.
Well, I think that's the exact same thing. Like with you, like this morning listening to like your latest song, then also just through, as you know, we like I've listened to your shit for a long time.
Yeah,
just for like not specifically. It's just I've heard it. So
Thanks.
Hearing your shit, how it's gone from a year ago to now, like. I know what you mean. You can't. It's apples and oranges.
It's just like it's the same drive, it's the exact same thing, but it was just, you can't hate something that, you were doing a year ago if you're still doing it now, like, it's kind of weird, I don't know, but like, it's just like that whole different thing of like just sticking to something, just having that process and that just like that motivation and shit.
I think your music is like, to tell you 2 examples, I think your music has been very consistent. It's had a very underlying theme, like with the distortion and sort of just the heavy, like the heavy
bro,
feel.
That's what I like. I like that kind of vibe.
What do you think about artists like X who did start out like that
and then they've
switched?
I was
compared to someone like Suicide Boys who are still doing the same shit.
Yeah. So with X, X is just someone else. Like he's just, no one else is like X. He's I can't, no words, but I don't know.
He had so much going on.
He had so much going on. He was only famous for like a couple years, but it wasn't long. He didn't get long to shine and shit, do his thing. But I think it's amazing to see how he went from that to that, like, that fucking, like, I don't know, sleeping at a friend's house on a couch, or to living in a mansion and buying your I don't know, I think he bought his family houses or something. I don't know.
He did so much.
Yeah, I don't know, but he did so much for his family and so much for everyone, and he was he was really like, he stood out to me compared to everyone else.
But how did you feel about the way he did switch? He was going this way, and then he just sort of went boop.
Because he was turning down a really ruthless path. Really just like dangerous and getting locked up and shit. Like it was all free X and all that. Yeah, that angry shit. But that was a really cool sound. That's what the people liked, I think. Like,
but then what about the people that are angry? Like there were so many people that were frustrated that he stopped doing stuff like that. Like how do you feel about that?
He didn't. Yeah, I know what you mean. I think it's too early to say because we don't really know. He probably would have kept going with the angry shit and all that until this day. But he did drift away. He kind of went more. Even look at 17.
Yeah, exactly.
17.
Like that. Well, that album.
That album is fully just like R&B almost. He won an R&B award.
Exactly.
Yeah,
well, even that song that he did with Kanye.
Yeah. 1 minute.
1 minute.
Yeah. No, that song's crazy. Yeah.
1 minute.
Yeah, bro. That song's just that distortion sound, and that the difference.
That's a completely
crazy,
different thing.
And
that was like
to
a
have
rock
Kanye on it as well, bro. It's pretty crazy. I heard.
That was such a good era of Kanye.
Yeah, honestly, I heard something like pretty sure, but that song was supposed to feature
I think I know what you're gonna say.
Scar-Lord. Is that his name?
Yes, I think that's right. I think Scar-Lord was SCX Lord.
Yeah,
LX,
I don't because it's got like weird X's under there.
The O's are X's.
Yeah. Something. I think that's it. I don't know. Don't
check me up on
that. But yeah. Fuck yeah.
Alright, well, in regards to that, so you sort of you I think from what you said before, what I picked up is you don't mind. You're there for the progression. As you yourself.
Yeah, I love the progression part of it. Just seeing how I can change
because it's building.
Move on from shit that happens because like a lot of shit happens in everyone's lives and all that. But like being able to move on with that and just be better is like amazing to me. So seeing the point where you were at and then looking at the point where you were going to like. Or where you're at now, or where you were, you know what I mean? I can't really...
So you sort of think that life sort of does have a part to play?
Yeah, definitely.
Like you said, with the Young Brats and sort of like that era, he was like going down a dark path.
He was going down a dark path and then he changed. And then he went and turned into a really nice a really nice person. And he, he was donating things and he was doing all that sort of stuff and he was really giving back.
It was less fuck you and more let me help you.
Yeah, and it was... And his pain was kind of like, because he was a very, from what I can hear from his music, he was very hurt. He was very sad all the time, and he had very strong emotions, and you know, I feel like that plays a big part in his music, his emotions, and how he feels, and you can hear that he really puts it into his music, just like with the whole distortion, and then he could be sad, and then he could go into just like a guitar acoustic or something, you know, like, I don't know, like something, I don't know, you know.
I know exactly. I mean, he really took his heart and put it on the track. He recorded.
That's just what I love that about him. He could just really put every bit of his energy into the music. And
would you say that that's kind of it is quite a consistent theme throughout, like, underground? Like, would you say?
Yeah, underground.
Like, taking back to what you said before about with pop music. What I was gonna say is, it's like a fake it till you make it. Era, like that genre, in my opinion, that's the style. Everything's great.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
some pop music isn't like Jesse Reyes and.
I don't like to hide the pain. Like if I'm hurting and like I'm writing a track or like I'm writing to a beat or whatever, or making a beat, it's gonna like involve how I'm feeling. Like, you know, like it's always gonna be like how I am in that moment. I keep it pretty like real, in terms of like what I say. I get the whole like this is like you can't party to this stuff because it's not like, you know, like we in the club and like, you know, all this shit. But like, yeah, you can rage to it, bro. You can get mad, bro. You can let out your anger and like hear all the words and shit. I just fuck with the whole sound of it, Like, it's crazy, bro.
I know exactly. Yeah. Because I was so heavily into underground. Like the whole
thing. Bro. It's such a dope scene, bro. Just like everything, bro. It's insane. Alright,
so we've sort of talked about like international artists.
Yeah.
But who have been some, if any, are there any artists that you've been influenced by in New Zealand?
Oh, definitely, bro. Heaps. Got to start off with Omni, Tamaya and shit. Yeah, bro. Those dudes are crazy, bro. Definitely like look up to those dudes in terms of like how to do it. You know, they kind of like show how it's like supposed to be. You know, they show it for what it is. They don't make up anything. They're true. You know, it's good music, bro. It's good. And bro, I got like, you know, Diggy Dupe. Is it?
I actually haven't heard of him.
You haven't heard of him?
I'm really trying to get his out so I can get some new people to interview or something.
I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. I'm sorry if I fucked that up.
I really want to get these names down so I can. Because another reason I'm actually doing this is to.
Bro, he's been really consistent. Just recently I've seen. Well, there's so many, bro. I can't even think. But like, you know, we also got like my own boys and shit that like I'm doing the shit with too. I got he's here right now. Myself first.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
That's my homie right there. And I've been doing this shit with what's Alfie's name at the moment?
It's like
Stash. Bro, he's changing his name all the time, but I fuck with it.
I know that name. I don't know why.
I think you might have seen it on my Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the bro. But
because I want to learn. I want to find more in New Zealand artists. That is also like with my goal with doing.
And Cool Kane, Omar Beaumont.
Oh, yeah, is that his name?
Yeah, bro, Cool Kane. Crazy.
Bring back Alien.
Crazy. Alien, bro. But nah, he's Cowboy from Outer Space now. Apparently that's what he is now.
A cowboy out of
Outer Space Cowboy, eh?
Yeah. That's sick.
Some buzzy shit, yeah. Nah, but he's on a fucking dope vibe, eh? He's got a fucking mean vibe, bro.
I appreciate you putting me onto those people. I'm definitely after this.
No worries, bro.
Let's search
Go jam, especially the bros and shit. We all coming up like I'm doing exactly what they're doing, like
just doing it. I think that's the
bro.
Main thing.
And it's the thing of just making it in your bedroom, bro. Just like just so raw and just all you. You know, like I make my own beats and I put real like effort and time into the beats just to get them perfect with the whole mastering and like with the vocals and the mixing and everything. Just put so much time into it just to make it like exactly perfect, and it just doing it that like little bit like makes it so much better. Like
I feel like yeah, I definitely agree with you, but I feel like more making it how you want it to sound. Like I mean, that is what perfect.
Because you'll never find a type beat that like you can. You know, you can imagine, you can just like be like, oh fuck, I want to write a song right now. Oh fuck, I'm gonna go look at a type beat. It's gonna sound like this, but it's never gonna sound like that.
Definitely do that though, but I feel like it's better.
It's people do that, but like then it's not gonna like in their heads that they want something that's gonna sound specifically like that. But that's why I make it specifically how I like it. That's why I make the beats. Yeah, because I make it. I want it to be specifically this length, or I have a break here, or I want the 808s to come. Yeah, I want the 808s to come out here, and just the whole flow of it. And people do cut up their songs, like their type beats and shit with the vocals over the top. You can't really tell. It's like all that, but it's like all good. I don't know. I just prefer to do it myself.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's people that would prefer not to produce at all.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I guess let's kick it back, I guess. In terms of, like, when you were growing up, did you grow up in Auckland? Yeah,
I grew up in Auckland on the North Shore. I'm a shore boy, not really, but fucking... Yeah, pretty much, grew up in North Shore.
Just stayed there?
Northcote. Moved to Northcote, then I moved out to fucking, like, Albany at some point, and then fucking... I just remember, like, that was, like... It wasn't even Albany, it was like Coatesville.
It was Albany and Coatesville.
Yeah, it's pretty close to Albany or whatever, but like, I just remember like, because I didn't move schools or anything, because I was like living in the like middle of the North Shore, just like going to a school that was like 5 minutes away, and then I moved like fucking ages away, and then like, I just remember my mum like waking me up and like fucking we'd just be leaving the house early as fuck,
like 6 in the morning.
Yeah, bro, fuck, crazy. Yeah. But I'm glad I am where I am in the middle of Auckland. It's a good place to be. The creative vibe is strong. Everyone's got like a good passion for it and shit. So
for sure,
yeah. No, it's really good to see though. Like I know that Auckland's gonna get their their moment.
I feel like it's definitely.
I feel like New Zealand will in general, and yeah, exactly. Like in general, like New Zealand, not just Auckland, but like in general, New Zealand has just got such a good just vibe about it. Like we're all just such like creative people. Like we all just really like we're just real peaceful and we just want to like get along and shit. Like
and it's a shame that there's like sort of beef.
Yeah, there's
like,
beef
Auckland
and shit.
Yeah, like,
there's bits and pieces around, but like I just stay out of it. Like I'm all for just like progression and just creativity and shit moving forward, bro. Like just real buzzy shit. It's just like on another level, bro. It's like some buzzy shit.
I really hope that with like what you said, like the stirring up and also like the fact that everyone is starting to do it.
Yeah, bro.
Hopefully that these ties between like us in Christchurch and us in Wellington and just New Zealand in general, like that these ties get sort of brought back. So there's no stigma between it because there shouldn't be any stigma. We're all from the same country. Like,
exactly.
It doesn't matter. We're all keen to just do music
and
make shit.
Like literally doing the exact same thing. Like I can't hate on another like rapper really. Like I can't like because I know exactly what they're going through. I know exactly like when they're writing a track. I know like that it can get fucking hard and that you have to be unique to like sound different. Pretty much what it is. There's a pressure behind it, and there's so much like. Because a lot of effort goes into the music. Like it's not just like you don't just like write the song, just rap it, and then just like chuck it over the top and then export it. Of the beat, sorry, and export it. But But you just like basically. Well, I've been grinding, like just finding like every little bit and piece like that I can like put in my vocals or whatever just to make it sound that much better, bro. But like. It all adds up, and it's just like really, bro. It's really like starting to sound proper now, because
for sure that's what I've been.
At the start, like it sounds proper, but because
I feel like it's a step up.
Yeah, I still use my phone to record my tracks. Got my fucking earphones and shit. You know how it is. That I'm balling on a budget pretty much. I don't have no fucking mic, but like it sounds really raw. But like I can try and make it. Try and make it sound as good as possible, and that's what I mean when I say it sounds good. But like, you got to work with what you got, and it, like you listen to it, you wouldn't know. Like I can tell you wouldn't know. There's like
old shit. I think you can definitely tell.
You can definitely tell in the older shit, but the shit I got now, is like the way like it's way better. It's like it sounds.
I think like I'm not just saying that.
Yeah, because what I learned is like with sound you can do like panning voices. You can pan your voice to sides, and then
cool shit
all this shit you can put over the side, put like different layers, and then you got all this shit and like heaps of shit I've just been learning, bro. And like,
well, you can especially with FL, you can get really cool
bro,
animation or automation. So like you can like with plugins and whatnot.
Yeah, and you can fucking like set them up, and
not
shit.
just fading in, fading out.
Yeah, you can actually like pop like I do that in my songs, my beats. You'll hear that.
It makes a huge difference. It's
like
subtle.
I put a love filter on it, which makes it basically just sound real mellowed out. So it kind of goes like it kind of does that on the drop. On a song. That's what I do that like sometimes on a beat, but like it's pretty crazy to see in FL how like easy it is to just.
It's super easy.
Do it. Like people look at it and think it's hard. Like when I first started, I was like, what the fuck? Where do I start? You know, like, and I was just like, fuck, I don't even know. And then day after day, I just chip away at it and just do whatever I can, and just fucking. After a while, I was starting to get the hang of it, and then fucking just now I just know the whole fucking program like the back of my hand. But
it's frustrating. You have to sort of push and push and push.
Yeah, bro. It's really
to get to that point. But once you're there, you're
it's just progression, and you just got to keep at it, bro. Just persevere and shit. Like I always have like bro. I have to want it. You can do it. Like that's the way to do it, bro. Like that you have to want it, bro. Like that's it, bro. Like that's like me. I feel this like drive in me that I'm just like fuck. I need to make a song today. I'm like, fuck, this shit just happened. Fuck, I could write about this. You know, like.
But I feel like honestly, like not to be rude to anyone, but if you don't want to do it, then don't half-ass it. Like, because then you're just gonna feel bad. If you're into it, fully go into it. Don't hold yourself back.
Yeah, like straight up, bro. Like,
but if you're not keen, then.
No, I agree. I actually agree with that. I agree with that. I'm like.
Because there's a clear line.
Yeah, there is.
Because you can listen to it. You can hear. There's someone who wants it. They're putting in they're putting in the outs because it sounds good.
Like
and you've got someone who's just fucking just.
Everyone I know that makes music, bro, like just wants to do it. You know, they just really love it.
The passion. I think that's the word.
Yeah,
I'm looking for.
just love. Yeah, the passion. They've got the passion. They just love it, and they just keep at it. You know, like when they get like I know like we got Jet over here. Myself first. I know when we get bored. Fucking, we just make music because that's what we like to do. Like,
exactly.
It's me.
And that's what it shouldn't be like. It shouldn't be a job. When it becomes, that's why I stopped making music.
That's why I feel like fair enough to that. But I feel like I don't know. There is no way that I won't ever like not want to do it. Like it's weird, bro. Like it's just a feeling, G. It's like just making I just love creating shit. I've always been about creating shit on just like computers. Like when I was little, bro, like I was like fucking probably like 4 years old. You know Paint on like PCs? Microsoft. Fucking I used to just sit there for hours, bro, and just like draw little things, and they were really detailed, G. Like
sick with really detailed.
Yeah, bro. And like I don't even know what the fuck they were, bro.
The Big Liz show was done on Paint, right?
Yeah, bro, I heard about that. That's fucking crazy, bro. That's actually out the gate, eh? That's fucked. That's actually so good.
It's fucking
bro, they might have had the same fucking like experience as me, just growing up, you know, just on Paint when you're little. Just fuck, that's what I was doing, bro. Just legit.
Well, it was like we said before. It's working with what he got. He didn't have any of the experience.
Yeah, exactly. But fuck. When I was like 3 years old, bro, I didn't even know what the fuck I was doing, eh? Like, I just liked the colors, and I just liked fucking with all the shapes and shit, and just making random shit. I always been on a really buzzy vibe, eh? Like,
fuck yeah.
Just like make shit, like, just create anything, bro. Like, take my camera anywhere, like fucking, you know.
You sure you weren't having cones when you were 3?
Bro, fuck knows, but I got the third eye open.
The third eye of truth.
The third eye, nah, but not really. I don't know. I can't say. I don't know.
So I guess growing up, like, what were your influences growing up? Like, what were you into growing up?
What was I into? Oh, bro, I used to fucking, bro. I had a phase, bro, with music in general. I've always been really into music.
What was it you were listening to?
When I was really little, like. I was listening to Michael Jackson hard. Like Michael Jackson was like my go-to. He was like my fucking idol. Like I think that was like just after he died, because like I think he came back and he was all famous for a little bit again or something. You know, like kind of how X was when he died. He was all famous after he died, but like when Michael Jackson died, like I just got into a really big phase of him, and just like that's kind of when I noticed that like. You can take the music to like a unique level, like it can be different, because Michael Jackson's music was different to everyone else's. That's what was so cool. Like no one had a style like Michael, and no one had a voice like his. Like, but yeah, like it's just buzzy. Yeah, it's like just seeing like how it stays with me. Like because I've had this like influence ever since I've been like, I don't know, Michael Jackson probably wasn't my first like, you know, favorite artist or whatever. I probably had a lot before that. I can't really remember, but Michael Jackson sticks out to me. But like, I don't know, but like, yeah, like I've been just fucking grinding, like just like listening to music for fucking years, bro. Just always taking like the thing is like when I listen to a song, bro, it's really weird. Like a lot of people, I find they listen to music just to like, and I know this is all good, but like a lot of people, they listen to music just to vibe out or like just to be in the mood, and that's cool. But like, I look at the music as well in a different perspective. Sorry, I look at it like, yeah, and I just like see that like there's actually a whole different like, because now I know how to create the music, and I know I can hear.
You know
the
how
music.
to take what you hear. And
yeah, I can hear it, and I'm like, shit, how do I make that? Or like, how could I like mix this with this, and like how, like when I'm listening to a song, I can kind of imagine how it would be made. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Like when I'm listening to a song, I'll hear something like especially back when I was producing. I hear a song and be like, I really like that one.
Yeah,
that one little.
really.
It could literally be 3 seconds out of a 10-minute song.
Yeah, and it can turn into a sample or any shit, bro. Like, it's crazy.
I feel like that's like the difference between just listening to music, and then like, that's like with what people were doing with scratching.
Yeah,
they were literally taking these pieces, or like they'd find the beat, start of the beat,
it amazes
and it'd be like
me, bro.
it'd be like a 4-beat part of a sample, and then now they're cutting and they're cutting and
bro,
they're cutting.
It's actually insane, how they fucking did it. I don't get it.
It's crazy, and it's just, it's still cool how sampling is still progressing now.
Yeah, bro, it's
so
insane how it's all changed, Yeah.
And
Michael
anyone
Jackson.
else?
Oh fuck, bro. I mean,
because like I listen to like stuff my dad listens to.
Yeah, oh, fuck, I've had heaps, bro. Where can I even start, Like, shit, I'm in such a blur right now, but I can't.
Did you ever go buy CDs or anything like that?
Oh, bro, CDs, bro. I used to fuck with CDs. I used to have like in my lounge, like in my old house, like when I was probably like 3. When I was like 3, we had this thing where we used to set our TV on. It was kind of like this one here, but it was just like a rack for CDs. I think.
Yeah, CD stack.
Yeah. I think my dad made it with some shit like fucking yonks ago, and like it was like a CD thing, and like basically like when I was little, it used to be really. It was like just sitting on the floor, like it was like because it was just like a thing, and it was just sitting on the floor, but the CDs were at the bottom. Yeah. And I used to just sit on the floor and just like look at all the covers.
I actually used to do the same thing. I used to look at the thing.
And I always used to just like trip out at how fucking like cool it was that like someone could make all this shit, like all this music, all this good shit, and then just like put it into an album all together and just put a mean ass photo on the front of it and sell it and show everyone. Like that's their job. That sounds fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like that sounds fucking cool. But like that's like they weren't doing it for like, but that is their job. But like they weren't really doing it like that in the start.
No, for sure. They just
but like that's how I am too. Like I just like fucking doing it.
And that's like we said before. That's the best way to do it for sure. Oh, and so as you said that, where do you want your music to go? Do you have a place where you think you want it to end up, or do you just make music? You're not thinking about tomorrow. You're just happy making music.
I'm a in the moment kind of person. I don't really think in terms of like where I want to be. Like I put the past behind me. Like I try not to let things get to me and shit. Like obviously things get to everyone, but I put everything in the past and just move forward with everything and just in the moment all the time, just doing what I do,
Sure.
Yeah, but like fucking nah.
What are some things in the industry right now in terms of like the New Zealand music industry or just as a whole that you don't like?
That I don't like?
Yeah.
Oh well, I mean.
Like we've got 6ix9ine just got out of jail and he's trying to run up the charts.
Yeah, I like 6ix9ine. Oh, that's a lot to talk on.
I feel so lame saying his name on
That's
camera.
a lot to talk on. Fuck that. I'm not. Nah. Fuck that. I don't want to. I don't know. But like.
Do you feel like it's quite closed off? Like and like there's indie artists, and then there's people who are signing, and then people are getting fucked by people who are getting signed. And then people who are indie aren't getting the recognition.
I feel like there are some people that it's just annoying that like there are some people that should be at a different place, like
up,
like they should be like higher, like their music is not at where it's not at where it is. Like no one knows about it. That's kind of like X, like how I thought about X. Like his music was never on the radio. Like I don't think I ever heard a song from his.
Drowning. I think
Drowning. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe that song. Because that was like after he died.
That is like a radio song.
Yeah.
It's just a singing song.
Yeah, fuck. The buzz. Yeah, I don't know. But
no, but I agree with you. Like you said, so like, there's definitely some people who like should be, like higher up.
Yeah,
or be more recognized.
definitely, bro. I feel like people should like there are definitely some people that deserve to be higher up because they grind. You know, like. They go for it. They don't want the money. They don't really care about the fame. And like,
they just make good music.
they just make good music, and it's the passion and shit.
Do you feel like it's unfair?
I feel like in a way it's not. I don't know. It's not unfair because the music that they would make, any song is a vibe. Really, when you look at it, in a way, it might be bad or good. You might not like it or whatever, but you can always listen to it. It's always going to be there. It's just a song. So like.
So wait, you're saying it's a vibe? Isn't like it's
it's just
feeling?
It's not necessarily a good vibe or a bad vibe. It's just a vibe. It's like a feel. It's like a feeling. It's like a feel. Yeah, it's just like a moment in time. It's a piece. It's a piece of history that you've recorded, and like I feel like these artists, like if they didn't make it, like the artists that have made it, if it was someone else that didn't, like, okay. This is really hard to explain. So, okay, all the songs that are popular right now, you hear them, and like a lot of people don't like them because they're the new modern genre or the mumble, or I don't know, you know what I mean, like the shit like that. And but those songs, they would never be there if like someone else was in their place, you know. And everyone likes those songs, and they've got so many like millions of views, and you know what I mean. Like it's really buzzy to look at it from that perspective, like just seeing that like. I don't know, you know what I mean though? Like, it's kind of hard to explain. It's really, I'm sorry, I'm mumbling hard as fuck right now, I'm sorry, but like...
no, it's all good, I do think just the idea is getting a little long.
It's just, it is really, but I'm just fucking fully,
Alright, well...
Straight up fucking just...
What do you want to get out of music? Or what do I want to get out of it? No, let me rephrase. What do you get out of making music?
What do I get out of it? I get a really, like, good, like, energy out of it. Like, when I listen to when I listen to my own music, I'm like, fuck, how did I do that? You know, I'm just like, what? How did I just make this? Like, why are people listening to my shit?
That's definitely a common thought.
Yeah, like,
you're like,
why are people listening to my shit? You know, like it's so buzzy, like it's just out the gate. It's fucked.
But I've heard you're pretty out the gate on the cones.
Yeah, a little bit. If you can't tell, but
do you snap your cones?
Yeah, bro.
What do you say to people that don't snap their cones?
Just learn how to snap cones, bro.
Like Americans, they don't snap cones.
No, I've seen that, bro. Like they're flexing and shit. Like I don't want to like say anything like don't come for me, I'm pussy, don't come. But like they're all flexing and shit, but they're like smoking cones and shit, but they're not sinking any of their cones.
No, sink them.
They got like all this like crew and
it's
shit.
It's like a puff pass with a bugle.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
It's weird, bro. It's a whole different fucking vibe around here. Eh? It's really strange, G. Like,
bongs or J's?
Definitely got to go with a bong, G.
Okay.
Of course.
Are there any other narcotics that you like to partake in as well? That you would like to say on camera? Just reminding that we're on camera.
Yeah, I know that. Not that I know of, eh? Not
that you're aware of.
Not that I'm aware of, eh?
I have to. Okay. Brewskins?
Huh?
Brewskis?
Beers?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, those, I do tend to get on the piss with the boys. Everyone gets on the piss with the boys.
I actually don't.
You don't get on the piss with the boys?
I think there's a time, coming up that I might have to have...
I think you need to get on the piss with the boys. That's definitely, like, a plan.
Well, I just like
fair enough, though, G. I would definitely way rather have a cone than a beer any day.
I just feel like,
Like, I couldn't, like... I don't really love beer. Like, I don't love it. I just like getting fucking, having a good, just having a good time with the boys and shit, just getting rowdy, bro. Just fucking all the boys and shit. But like, just fucking, I like that. But like, I wouldn't say that like alcohol or like beer and all that shit is like amazing and tastes amazing. I don't find the taste that amazing. I'd probably rather drink like a fucking V or a Red Bull or some shit. But I don't know, like. It
doesn't feel great, and the next day you feel like shit.
Yeah, that's the thing I hate about it, bro. Like,
and it's so bad for your liver too.
Yeah, bro. Fuck, bro. It's just really bad in general.
I mean, I'm not advocating for people to smoke weed, of course.
This
is just my opinion.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I don't come.
I would definitely say that weed is a way healthier option.
But there is also about have smashing some tins with the boys.
Yeah, bro. You got it. Yeah, bro. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Do you have anything else you'd like to say?
Fucking, I got an EP dropping. Whoa, what the fuck was that? Whoa.
Bro, wrap it up.
There's a ghost in the room, bro.
Malia's been saying that.
There's a ghost, bro. There's fully a ghost in here.
I told you what the first thing.
Should we wrap this up here?
No, should we just? I just gotta say one more thing. I gotta plug my fucking EP.
Oh, EP!
I'm dropping an EP in like fucking 2 weeks. I'll drop it in 2 weeks because fuck, I'm just lagging on it now. I just need to drop it. I've been waiting for the right time. I just need to fucking do this shit, so I'm gonna fucking drop it. It's gonna be crazy. Yeah.
Thank you.
All I got.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me, bro.
Maximum Vision.
Yeah, man, that's the one. Maximum vision, full potential, fucking full vision, full everything, bro. Fucking
Rich gang.
Rich gang, fucking creative vibes. Straight up.
Easy. Is
Gang,
it, bro?
gang.